maybe the primary weapon in tonight's game. Certainly, that's true for the two teams playing here.
No doubt about it. I mean, you think about the long-range shooting capability and capacity, a big part of both of these teams offensively. And no lead is safe, Kevin. When you've got teams that can knock down threes the way these teams can, that means a lot of possessions, and leads are never out of range.
And fun to watch, and for us, fun to broadcast.
Always.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Irving at point with Brown to his side. They're the backcourt. Horford is out there with Tatum. And it's Baines in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. First free throw is good.
And Chris Middleton, 2 seasons ago, tore his hamstring completely off the bone. I mean, he's come back and hasn't missed a beat. One of the most well-rounded players you'll see.
Middleton hits them both. And Chris Middleton with maybe, Greg, his best season yet in 2017-18.
It just seems like he gets better every year. A former second-round pick, now all-star caliber. He's worked extremely hard, stayed in the lab, and now we're seeing the results.
Now Bledsoe following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Bledsoe against Irving. Shot clock at 5. Top of the key. No good from Bledsoe. Celtics on offense. In the corner. Tatum with it. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Brown wide open. He fires. Sinks the three-pointer. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Antetokounmpo against Horford. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
And how about the power of Antetokounmpo? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
Irving against Bledsoe. Outside Irving. To the middle. Stolen by Bledsoe. Middleton outside. Back to Bledsoe. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot misses. And it's Boston the other way. To the middle. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Passes it to Brown. Some solid defense from Brown.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
You know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Bledsoe after the three-pointer from Al Horford. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
Not lacking confidence in his scoring ability inside, Bledsoe knows he can do damage from there.
Irving against Bledsoe. And it's Irving missing.
That's smothering defense. Chicken and gravy defense, not giving him an inch there. That's how you guard the inside. Yes, sir.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. The shot's good. Antetokounmpo's got his third basket of the night.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
And the dunk by Brown.
Hey, guys, if you let Brown get close to the basket, you face the consequences. Just a tremendous athlete with unreal dunking ability.
Now here's Bledsoe. The stupendous finish in traffic.
Boy, Lopez hunkered down and anchored in on that pick.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Boston. Irving double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Bucks with possession here. Bledsoe taking his time here. Pass to Brown. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Clock at 6. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Lopez has got his first bucket of the night. Bledsoe against Irving. The pass to Horford. Nice ball movement by Boston. To the middle. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here is Irving. He's still scoreless so far in this one. He kicks it to Horford. Pass to Baines. Down low. And so Boston again turning it over. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 10-2 run here. Bledsoe passes to Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You know, Bledsoe has developed his passing skills to the point where you've got to respect that part of his game. He's doing a nice job finding his open guys.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
And Eric Bledsoe, so gifted athletically. He's got to learn to read the game as fast as he plays it, and that's a process. Staying under control, using change of pace, those are things he can tighten up.
Celtics trail by 6. Irving surveying the floor. Kicks to Baines. In the corner, Horford with it. Good on the three-point shot. Horford's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Celtics.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Here's Bledsoe. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. Eric Bledsoe, Greg, one of the league's best slashers.
Yeah, he gets to the rim with regularity, and he finishes at a high rate, lives at the line. He is a nightmare in the open court.
First one falls for him. You're always looking for guys with confidence, but then some guys maybe go a little bit too far with that element, and the efficiency level will drop below their talent level. There are guys that can be swayed by that.
Yeah, you're right, and it's a mixed bag with those kind of guys because the talent is always on display, and it's hard not to appreciate it, but the inconsistency is frustrating. Perhaps the guy who maybe best epitomizes that is Lance Stevenson, because when he's good, he can give you a lot of stuff at both ends. When he's sideways, he can hurt you a little bit too.
Here's Morris, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Did a good job guarding the mid-range, extended out nicely, and definitely bothered the shot.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Sterling Brown. Boston also with the sub. Hayward's checked in. Here's Horford. No good. Good D by Lopez. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 14-5 run. Yep, that one goes in there. 12 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Hey, you know, in the age of analytics, there's a ton of talk about player efficiency these days. And as we can see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight, his efficiency, extraordinary.
Now here's Hayward. He feeds it to Horford. Lopez with the steal. And oh, here we go with Bledsoe. Nobody back. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And the key for Bledsoe, like it is for most players, is staying motivated and engaged. I mean, he's a big player for this team, an important player for this team.
That one is off. A different look for Milwaukee. Wilson, he's checked in for Lopez. And George Hill's subbed in for Antetokounmpo. And he's good on the second.
And they've been the more physical team offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
A big disparity in the free throws, and that's been a big boost to their offense.
And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Bledsoe. Tim Frazier's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. Shot from the inbound, and Hayward gets it to go on the assist by Morris.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, not a lot of effort put forth on defense there. I mean, I think he's definitely got to play up on him more and off the screen in that situation.
Now here's Frazier. Wilson off target with his three. Horford in the post, defended by Ilyasova. Horford no luck, and the Bucks with possession. They're on a 17-7 run. A shot by Frazier, no good. And on our sideline, our reporter David Aldridge.
Well, Brad Stevens and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He said he knows it's a test. This is one of the most dangerous offenses in the league. He told me we can't shut them down. That's unrealistic. But if we stick to our principles, if we communicate with each other and take away the easy things, we'll give ourselves a good chance. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks as always, David. Well, they know what their toughest job is going to be today.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always hard to go up against a team that can light it up like this. You can't let them hit the ground running.
Exactly. I mean, they've got to be the ones dictating the tempo and the pace. Keep the high-octane offense on the other side in check.
Here's Hill, following the basket by Al Horford. Hill passes to Wilson. He kicks to Ilyasova. Here's Connaughton, fended by Hayward, and the three ball is good. Ilyasova's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Celtics trail by 7. Rozier the pass to Morris. And the layup's good off the glass.
An efficient score inside. Morris can beat you with a variety of moves.
Frazier kicks to Ilyasova. Knocks it loose. Morris with the ball. There's the feed to Hayward. Passes it to Horford. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
Yeah, and give it up for the feed from Horford. He's a playmaker, and you love having a big man show off that kind of vision.
And it's Hill penetrating, and it's sent back by Horford. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. The Celtics making a switch here. Tice is checked in. Frazier against Rozier. 5 to shoot. Here's Frazier. It's deflected, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the Bucks making a change here. Mirotic is checked in. Boston trailing.
Well, for the Bucks in 2017, it was the opening of their new state-of-the-art team facility. A year later, right next door, they've inaugurated their new home arena.
Now here's Hayward. A miss that time would have put him up. Morris against Ilyasova. Pass to Connaughton. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul. Here's Mirotic. The pass to Connaughton. Outside Hill. Clock at 4. Drills the three-pointer. Mirotic has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the Bucks sparing no expense with all these new assets.
Well, to bring top talent in and compete with the best, you need to create a winning environment and culture. The Bucks making those investments.
Now here is Morris. And Tice gets it to go.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Frazier the pass to Connaughton. And here is Ilyasova. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
And the first one drops.
Well, you think about Ilyasova's lethal jump shot. It makes him a valuable player because he can stretch the floor.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Celtics. And both free throws good for Ilyasova.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Yeah, not only the trips to the line are a concern, but the foul trouble also. You've got to play defense with your feet and do so without fouling.
Now here is Mirotic. No good from outside. To the inside. And it's Rozier missing.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Hill, no good. Celtics trail by 5.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And, you know, there's no question about it. Hayward is an exciting player and an athletic forward who can really, really score.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Milwaukee leading by 4. Frazier scanning the floor. Pass to Mirotic. Back to Frazier. Three-pointer. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We come back right after this. One of the league's best point guards, Kyrie Irving, had this to say about his competition.
2011, I came into a league where the point guard position was still being revolutionized, and now guys are solidifying that spot every single year. There are young guys coming in, but now we have established point guards that are franchise-changing point guards. And for me, having that competitive drive every single game, I know I'm going against an elite point guard every single game. So I think that now coming into the league, it's a lot different than it was before.
Well, some say, Greg, a golden age at the point guard position.
Yeah, and Irving right there with the best of them. He embraces the challenge.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Getting high percentage looks, wearing down that defense on the inside.
Grinding away down low, man, just filing them down. Love the bully ball method. Paying off well.
Mirotic out there with Ilyasova. Then there's Frazier. Then there's Hill. And it's Connaughton in at the 3 spot. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Now here's Hayward. Kept alive. Morris got a piece of it.
Boy, the defensive chops of Ilyasova really coming into play here. I mean, quite surprising, actually impressive at how good he is at timing those shot blocks.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That's foul number 2 for him. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. And a change for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Poked away and stolen by Mirotic. Passes it to Connaughton. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. And now an 11-point Bucks lead.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
Now here's Brown. He's got 5. And there's the foul. It goes on Ilyasova. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks with some changes. Lopez comes in for Ilyasova. And it's Sterling Brown in for Pat Connaughton. Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. Kyrie Irving comes in for Terry Rozier. Brown against Brown. Shot clock at 5. Will it go? Not enough on that one as it misses.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot. And last season, a bit of a breakout from Mirotic. Saw a huge jump in his production and shot a career best from the floor. Across the board, he was a completely changed player despite what was a turbulent season.
That's really stellar work from Hill. He takes pride in his defense, a lot of pride in how he defends, especially getting to shots. His timing is really exceptional.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, last season started with that horrific injury to Gordon Hayward's leg. Now, it's been a long road back for him, but he took heart in the encouragement he received, not just from his family, but from so many well-wishers. He said, you realize how to have people from all over supporting you. Guys?
David, I think everyone is rooting for his complete recovery. Thanks for that report. Now here's Williams. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Mirotic. And it's the Bucks ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Irving against Bledsoe. Over Irving. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Celtics trail by 13. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Hits the 3-point bomb. Tatum's got his second bucket of the night.
How about the pace that Tatum plays with, Kevin? Excellent. I mean, when he's feeling it, he can pull up effortlessly off the dribble. Nice.
Now here's Bledsoe. Middleton on the wing, guarded by Tatum. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaylen Brown. And Chris Middleton, 39th overall pick back in 2012, a throw-in in the Brandon Knight, Brandon Jennings trade. Yet, Clark, you know, you look back and he was the best player by far in that deal.
Kevin, a player's individual journey of development is hard to predict. He's now one of the best two-way wings in the league, and I think he surprised a lot of people, but it's a credit to his work ethic and his skill level.
The first one falls.
Middleton is most known, quite honestly, for his scoring ability. He's a sniper from outside that you can't afford to lose contact with.
Middleton hits them both. Clark, we all know you are one of the best players and maybe the greatest high school class ever.
Timeout.
Guys who are now in the Pro Basketball Hall of Fame. What a list of names and great players.
Yeah, terrific players, and proud and privileged to be part of that class. 1979 is what you talk about. Dominique Wilkins, Isaiah Thomas, James Worthy, Ralph Sampson, Terry Cummings. I could go on and on and on, but obviously some of those guys, Hall of Famers, and distinguished not just in what they did in high school and college and the pros, but in how many of them have lived their lives off the court too.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Irving can't hit.
Well, he mistimed it just a skosh. Don't think the defense really had packed. I think he just flat out missed it.
Celtics trail by 12. Back to Baines. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Antetokounmpo against Williams. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's covered closely, and the dunk by Lopez.
Nice awareness from the young forward. Giannis Antetokounmpo showing he wants to work it to his guys.
Irving against Bledsoe. And Brown over to help. In the corner, Tatum with it. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got it back down to within single digits for the Celtics. Bledsoe kicks to Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. Williams with the defensive effort. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Celtics. And it's Baines missing.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Here's Irving. And it's sent back by Bledsoe.
Boy, that was well done by Bledsoe there. Nice timing on that block.
Antetokounmpo finds Bledsoe. Over Irving. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Brown feeling it out a bit. Pass to Irving. Latrey. Rebound, Milwaukee. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And here's Brown outside. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Irving dishes to Brown. Kicks it to Tatum. Here's Baines. Lopez covering. Just 5 on the clock. Tatum passes to Baines. Misses in close. Bucks leading by 12. Brown dishes to Middleton. A shot's good. Brown making the play. And it's 8 points for Chris Middleton.
Presence of mind, really important. You know, this game is more mental than physical. And Middleton is a guy who stays in the moment. He's exceptional at knocking down a good shot off a good pass.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Yeah, there's no reason why they should be scoring at will down there easily as they have. I mean, they've got to be more aggressive inside.
DJ Wilson, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Boston also with the sub. Al Horford is checked in for Williams. Tatum's shot is off.
Boy, Kevin, he just clanked that one. I mean, surprising because the defense wasn't really in the picture.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Brown. Lopez outside. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Now, here is Irving. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Here's Baines. Back to Tatum. To the paint, Horford. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Yeah, I like how Tatum surveys the floor. Great at looking for his teammates, especially when they're open.
Antetokounmpo passes to Wilson. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Bledsoe for 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Sometimes you just got to live with that if you're the defense. Bledsoe must prove he can make these contested shots.
Irving finds Horford. Outside Tatum. The pass to Brown. And on the way from Irving for 3. From about 19 feet. And it's Brown missing.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo after Jaylen Brown's miss.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see. Boy, you look at Mike Budenholzer, and he's moved into a nice situation this offseason. Atlanta in rebuild mode, and the Milwaukee Bucks heading in the other direction. One of the best teams in the East. That's a good landing spot for Budenholzer.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I don't know if there's a player in the league that has better handles than Kyrie Irving. As a matter of fact, his handles are as good as any I've seen in the history of the game. Smooth, crafty, cunning. Man, it is so much a joy to watch this guy do his thing.
And he can't get the first one. And Budenholzer, well respected around the league, talk about what he brings now, Clark, to the Milwaukee Bucks, his new team.
Yeah, I think he brings a continuity offensively, ball movement and spacing, and a pretty good system defensively as well.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Antetokounmpo. Hill, he's checked in for Brown. And Tim Frazier's subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. On offense here, the Bucks. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Frazier against Irving. Hill has the open look. Good. Great play set up by Frazier. Hill's got his first 3 points of the game.
And, you know, Hill's ability to really stretch the floor with his shooting is huge. Something he does so well out there.
Irving kicks to Hayward. Over Ilyasova. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, he has been, and he's got to find his stroke because he's holding back his team as a result of his poor shooting.
Now, here is Hill. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That is his first foul of the game. Wilson left side. To the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Ball movement is really crucial to this team, and Hill always keeps his head moving, looking for the open teammate.
Irving with the bounce pass. Here's Horford. It's hauled in by Ilyasova.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Frazier. That shot off. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Rozier the pass to Irving. Three-pointer, Hayward. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
Hey, I tell you what, the contest on that shot was lacking. Very subpar, which is why the shooter buried it.
Ilyasova against Horford. And Ilyasova kicks to Connaughton. The kick out to Ilyasova. And another three for Milwaukee.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now, here is Irving. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Boy, I tell you, I don't know if there's anybody better than Kyrie Irving close to the basket. He has a great feel for how to score inside.
Pass to Ilyasova. Pass to Connaughton. Off target from three-point range.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got his 4th assist in this one.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
It's stolen by Hill, and it's good. 2 points. Rozier's got 5 points so far.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Bucks lead by 21. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Mike Budenholzer. Your defense has been very good. Why has that happened?
Well, you know, I think our guys are committed on that end. Everybody's active. Everybody's covering for each other. And we know how important it is.
Mike, we'll see if it continues in the next quarter. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet Smith. This right here is Shaquille O'Neal. Me, I'm just Ernie. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 12 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
That was the half of the super sub for them. A lot of offense coming off the bench, and that's such a luxury to have that kind of firepower available. There were times when the pace picked up when the second unit came into the game, and that's the best part, having a bunch of guys who's ready at the drop of a hat.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
Way too soft in the paint defensively. They were all late on their rotations. Obviously, that's a recipe for getting cooked. And you know, I like eating that barbecue chicken. They got to do better, Ernie.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
Welcome back to the Great Lakes. We're back on the shores of Lake Michigan here in Milwaukee, in the buildings in the background at Sunset in Wisconsin. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
His points production thus far, off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters, just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter where he is on the floor either, Greg. He's making it look very easy. He's looking to score the ball.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court right now for the Celtics. Irving at point with Brown to his side. They're the backcourt. Horford is out there with Aaron Baines. And it's Tatum in at the 3. Bucks leading by 21. And last season, not the one Brook Lopez wanted to have before heading into free agency.
He just never seemed to find a place with the Lakers and saw his minutes decline as he wasn't in their plans. Averaged a career low in terms of minutes played per game last year. And I think he still's got a lot to offer and should bounce back closer to his all-star level of output.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And a season after he won the Most Improved Player, Antetokounmpo, Clark, was a legit MVP contender.
No doubt about it. I think if the Bucks had been a top seed, perhaps he could have won it, although James Harden was phenomenal last season. The league has been put on notice. This is a guy who wouldn't surprise me at all if he became an MVP at some point in his career.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
Hey, if you had a list of the most athletic players in the NBA and did a roll call, it would be not long before you got to Antetokounmpo. The Greek freak is the real deal.
Now, here is Irving. Here's Brown, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Brook Lopez. And Jaylen Brown was given quite the compliment on his game from Draymond Green, who felt, Greg, that Brown was good enough to be an all-star.
Yeah, you know, I don't know if I'd be fully on board with that assessment in terms of last year, but I do think he's well on his way to becoming an all-star. His scoring and offensive impact continues to grow each year, and he's shown a great knack on the defensive side as well. Terrific two-way player. The sky is the limit.
He misses the free throw.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
And the second free throw, good. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for Milwaukee. He kicks to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league-wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
Bledsoe against Irving. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That'll be his second foul of the game. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Irving against Bledsoe. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And Lopez, with his size, is so good at just taking away space at the defensive end.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Great look, but off the mark. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here's Baines. The kick out to Irving. Nice ball movement by Boston. 6 on the shot clock. And Middleton with the block.
Boy, the defensive hustle there by Middleton. Stretching out and getting his hand on that shot. Excellent effort.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. For Boston, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And here is Horford. 10 points for him. Now Irving. Back to Horford. Over Lopez. Horford, no luck.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Brown kicks to Lopez. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight.
Lopez is really dangerous as a shooter if you give him space to catch and then shoot.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I don't think the defense has an answer for him, Kevin. I mean, he's simply going off right now, knocking down everything.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Irving finds Baines. Horford with it. On the wing, Brown. He's covered by Brown. Brown, the pass to Horford. Banked in off the glass. Horford's got 12 in the game.
A top-notch post game is just one of the ways Horford helps his team. One of the more important ways, though, is because he's a tough matchup down low.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 10. Ball's knocked loose. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Irving against Bledsoe. Pass to Tatum. To the paint. The kick out to Irving. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And it's sent back by Irving. Shot's good by Bledsoe. Boston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Horford with the bounce pass. Brown against Brown. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Middleton, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Bucks?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 14-5 run. To the middle, Brown. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Brown. Here's Irving. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Irving's got his second bucket.
And the mid-range shot of Irving is impressive. He has wonderful form with that shot.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Boston's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Irving kicks to Tatum. Five to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And when the Celtics traded out of the first overall pick in 2017, you know, many, Greg, thought they were settling for Jason Tatum for team needs. But he might be the best overall player in that draft.
Listen, the Celtics said they would have been fine taking Tatum first overall, and I believe him. I mean, Tatum looks like he could be a superstar very early in his career and does everything at a high level and is already a terrific shooter from deep. Plus, he just has a poise and an air about his game that speaks of superstar.
And he makes the first.
And there's so much that Tatum does well. I mean, he shoots it well, rebounds, passing, playing defense. I mean, he's the complete package.
Mirotic is checked in for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Sterling Brown. He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the Bucks. Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. It's good. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points in the quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Irving against Bledsoe. Outside Irving. Kicks it to Horford. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Boston's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Irving against Bledsoe. Irving kicks to Tatum. The pass to Horford. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
You know, I think he's been a steady, reliable option so far, but it's not enough. They need him to take charge, be more assertive on the offensive end.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 12. They swipe it. Here's Tatum. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 14 points for Jason Tatum.
And, you know, his height and quick release help Tatum do work in the post. The defense can only do so much.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you might have heard this story about Giannis growing a couple of inches since he was drafted, but how about the strength this kid has added? Under 200 pounds as a rook. He's added a good 35 pounds of muscle through his dedication in the weight room.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. And you talk about Antetokounmpo's strength, Clark. It serves him well with his attacking style.
No question about it, Kevin. I mean, he used to just try to blow by defenders. Now he'll go right through you. He'll get his weight into you, get you on your heels, and then with that unbelievable reach, you've got no chance.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Hill dishes to Antetokounmpo. Puts it up from 15. That's good from Ilyasova on the assist by Antetokounmpo.
Nice looking shot from Ilyasova. He hits these shots consistently, especially when the defense doesn't make their presence felt.
Now here's Hayward. He has 6 to the wing on the left. To the inside. Releases. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Yeah, crafty inside. Morris has become proficient at using his body to create just the right amount of space for that shot.
Hayward against Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Pass to Connaughton. He feeds it to Ilyasova. And there it is for him. Ilyasova's got 4 this quarter.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Yeah, and you can tell they feel like they can get inside whenever they want to. I mean, it's been carte blanche, full menu for them, and the defense really not offering any resistance.
For Boston, they have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
That's good from Rozier.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Frazier's checked in. And the Celtics also making a change. Williams is checked in. And he makes both free throws. And Milwaukee has possession. Outside Hill. Passes it to Ilyasova. Here's Connaughton. Frazier the pass to Mirotic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3-ball. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Rozier for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Rozier's got 5 points in the quarter. And so it's Frazier. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Bucks passing it around. Ilyasova against Morris. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the length of Ilyasova, really a problem for defenders. Very tough to keep from fouling him when he's looking to score.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
2 shots.
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Bucks making a change here. Wilson's checked in. And both free throws good for Ilyasova. Boston's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. Rozier kicks to Hayward. Back to Rozier. On the wing, Morris. Defended by Ilyasova. 5 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. But they'll get another chance. Here is Hayward. 6 points for him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And seeing Gordon Hayward out there, you have to be glad that he was able to recover the way he has from that devastating injury on opening night last season.
And I remember your call of the moment, Kevin. The whole NBA world just was shocked on that opening night. As bad as it looked, it seemed to be clean enough to where Hayward won't have any lasting issues with it. The rehab obviously wasn't easy, and I'm sure Hayward is just thankful that he's been able to come back completely from that injury.
The first free throw is good. Hayward hits them both.
Yeah, and Gordon Hayward is a player who's always found a way to add something to his game. Now he feels comfortable going at a defense either inside or out. Great strength when attacking the rim and can shrug off those defenders.
And Greg, you mentioned Hayward's strength. That and his ball fakes seem to be not as recognized as they should be.
Yeah, I think Hayward has one of the better pump fakes in our league. Great deception with inside-out dribbles to create space. And the things he does well aren't immediately apparent, but Hayward's terrific fundamentals are what make him a great scorer.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Frazier drops them both. The Celtics have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Ilyasova against Rozier. Here's Wanamaker. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
shooting 2, gentlemen.
And the first one drops. Good on both. Here is Frazier. 1:30 left in the third quarter. Hill kicks to Frazier. That one's not going to go. Excellent D there from Williams. Boston's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Wanamaker, no good off the back of the rim.
When he's got that kind of positioning, he's got to score it. Got to score the ball from there.
A nice shot by Frazier. 58 seconds left to play in the third. Rozier against Frazier. Rozier the pass to Morris. Williams trying to break free. Nice D from Frazier. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 3 when they've ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Connaughton kicks to Hill. Outside Wilson. Now here's Frazier. Just 4 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And it's Connaughton missing. And it's Williams with the ball for Boston. Morris passes to Wanamaker. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Good ball movement. Wonderful pass. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Out left to the wing. Here's Ilyasova. Missed.
Bringing a strong work ethic defensively. Morris grinding on the shooter there.
And so it's Milwaukee ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break. And meanwhile, Coach Brad Stevens talking to his team.
Until we start defending with any purpose and playing offense with any authority, nothing good's going to happen.
And you can hear the frustration in Coach Stevens' voice, less than thrilled with his team's effort so far.
And he's right. I mean, they aren't playing their game right now, and that's why they're trailing.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Ilyasova out there with Wilson. Then it's George Hill. Then there's Frazier. And it's Colson in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now, here's Rozier. Pass to Wanamaker. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Frazier with it. In the corner, Ilyasova with it. Williams looking over the floor. Wanamaker the pass to Rozier. Williams kicks to Yabusele. 6 on the shot clock. Now the pass to Rozier. And the 3 off target.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Nice ball movement by Boston. And it's Williams finishing it off.
What I really love about this kid, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play, sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. So it's the Bucks now. After the basket by Boston. The 3 from Hill. And again, the Bucks miss.
And I love how his teammates have stepped up for him. He's struggling, but they're ramping it up and getting it done this quarter.
Ogilvy passes to Rozier, and Hill over to help. Rozier against Frazier, and there's the foul. It goes on Ilyasova. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Both teams will make substitutions. So it's Boston now. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Rozier against Hill. Teardrop shot, and the layup is good.
Boy, the precise placement by Hill with these floating jumpers, that's a hard shot that he's mastered.
Rozier kicks to Baines. Lopez against Tatum. Over Lopez. Tatum's shot is off.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Horford. Following the basket by George Hill. To the middle. Tatum passes to Rozier. Back to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Over Wilson. The rebound by the Bucks.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And the call will be against Al Horford. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo comes in for DJ Wilson. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for George Hill. Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Boston. Now here's Middleton. On the mark with the 15-footer.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Here's Irving over onto Antetokounmpo, and he overshot that one, missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
The second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 25 points.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
Bledsoe finds Antetokounmpo. Middleton on the wing. From deep three-point range, and Tatum pulls it down.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Irving. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Al Horford impeding the defense there with the solid screen.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. He kicks it to Bledsoe. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Because of his strength and his athleticism, he kind of burrows his way inside and gets contact because he's looking for it. No fear from Bledsoe there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Bledsoe. Mirotic is checked in for the Bucks. Then for the Celtics, Williams comes in for Aaron Baines, and Daniel Tice subbed in for Al Horford. Bledsoe hits them both. And here is Irving. Outside Tatum. Pass to Tice. Clock at 6. Brown against Antetokounmpo. Offensive rebound. That one goes in. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Bledsoe against Irving. And the Bucks miss again. Boston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
You know, the three-point shot, guys, is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be knocking down these looks to expand his offensive repertoire.
Now here's Bledsoe. Outside Mirotic. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got his 5th assist in this one. The Celtics have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th and even 50%. Here's Irving. The rebound by the Bucks. Lopez has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
You know, Kevin, his team is struggling a bit right now. I mean, I hope he can find his rhythm and start making his shots out there soon. Otherwise, ...
Here's Irving. After the basket by Nikola Mirotic. Tatum kicks to Williams. The dish to Irving. Over Bledsoe. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Mirotic has a wide open look. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And you can just see and feel Antetokounmpo elevating his playmaking skills, really looking to get his teammates involved.
Bledsoe against Irving. Over Bledsoe. That doesn't go in either for Irving.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Lopez with the ball. Williams picks him up. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Morris is checked in for Daniel Tice. Here's Mirotic. Rebound, Boston. Morris has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Williams attacking. And there's the foul. It'll go on Nikola Mirotic. That's his 1st foul. Hill, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Tim Frazier comes in for Eric Bledsoe. Rozier against Frazier. Passes it to Wanamaker. Here's Tice. Williams kicks to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Trying to get something going, and the 3-ball is good. Tatum's got 9 points now in just the 2nd half.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Frazier dishes to Hill. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 6 assists here tonight.
And Giannis is a beast, the Greek freak, a dominant player on the offensive end.
Here's Wanamaker. Shoots a fader. Rebound, Milwaukee. Now, Antetokounmpo. Hill kicks to Antetokounmpo. High post Lopez. Pass to Hill. It's rebounded by Tice.
You know what? His finishing ability is not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Now, here's Rozier.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. A different look for Milwaukee. Wilson, he's checked in for Lopez. And Colson subbed in for Antetokounmpo. He's perfect from the line this time. Now here is Hill. And the pass to Colson. Outside Mirotic. Bucks passing it around. 6 to shoot. And it's Hill penetrating. Fader on the way. Boston's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Williams. Wilson with the block. And he recovers it. Here's Tatum. But they'll get another chance.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Inside and stolen by Mirotic.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Milwaukee.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Now here's Frazier. 5 on the clock. Deep 2 from Hill. Misses off the left iron. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Pass to Colson. Williams against Wilson. Hill deciding where to go with it. Here's Mirotic. His three-pointers off the mark. Rozier with the ball. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Brooke, congrats on the win. The bench was huge tonight. How big were they?
You know, we have such a great starting unit, and I think our second unit gets overlooked a lot. You know, they come in, I honestly think they're better than a lot of the first units in the league.
Well, you all helped win the game tonight, Brooke. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.